G'day guys, welcome back to another episode. It's another episode here in beautiful Tasmania, and we are making our way through the interior of Tasmania, in particular the sort of southern section, just northwest of Hobart. So we've got a general direction. We're here at Nelson Falls, starting here, checking out these falls. It's an easy 20-minute walk there, or so says the sign behind us. And yeah, we're going to check out, there's a whole lot of points of interest. The weather's not great, so we're going to check that out.
Yeah, see how we go with weather and everything. Hopefully the rain holds out for a bit so we can do this walk and a few others.
That's it. Well, Nelson Falls first. It's supposed to be a good one, so let's go and have a look.
Let's do it.
Welcome back.
Reliving the good times of the years that have gone by, still seeing them inside all the miles of this ride. Can let go of those days and the feelings we can't change. Today won't be the same as the past that we made. Don't wanna lose that place in time. Remember love, the lows and highs. So many thoughts run through my head. I see your face, I won't forget. These memories run like rivers to us. Those days in the sun of perfect dreams. So bring our love, we had so much. I can feel those memories.
Hold this up in front and
Hey, he's a YouTube star.
you're natural.
Still feel the warm tide, but we seem like
There you
forever. Now it's gone in the twilight. All the voices are still here, washed over by these years. Feeling in love with you near, all the laughter and the tears. Don't wanna lose the place in time. Remember love, the lows and highs. So many thoughts run through my head. I see your face, I won't forget. These memories run like rivers to us. Those days in the sun of perfect dreams. So breathing our love, we had so much. Now I can feel those memories.
Well, we've made it to Nelson Falls, and check this out, it's so special. What do you think?
So beautiful. Such an easy walk in here too. So even people that have disabilities, it's a boardwalk, and so you can't stumble or fall. Easy to get here.
Are you guys ready?
Yes, we are.
Okay, let's go.
So we've just finished at Nelson Falls, and wasn't that just really, really beautiful?
Really nice. The last time I was in Tasmania was over 20 years ago when I was a young kid. My parents brought me, and my memories of Tasmania were very few and far between. But Nelson Falls felt like something that I had been to before. When I was was describing Tasmania to Jackie before we came, that's what I was describing to her. And it was
something like Nelson.
Something like Nelson Falls. If it wasn't Nelson Falls that I remember, we went somewhere very similar. Brilliant. Loved it. Awesome.
Yeah.
Such a great little stop.
Yeah. And although this episode has just started, it's actually 3:30 in the afternoon for us. So we're going to try and find a free camp because we only just finished filming last week's episode this morning. So we got off the train this morning.
That's the Strawn and Queenstown episode.
Yes, that one. So we are heading around and we're going to try and find a free camp just before Derwent Bridge kind of area. Maybe on the lake if we can get the vans in there, if not somewhere else, but we'll see where we end up.
Yeah, there's a few different camp sites in a row, so one factor that we've got to consider is today it has been quite rainy for us. There could have been anywhere up to 20 or 30 mils dropped, so some of these campgrounds may be quite muddy and not really accessible, so we'll show you where we end up. Hopefully it'll be a good one.
Hopefully.
Because Nelson Falls was brilliant and I'd like to camp next to something like that. Alright.
Let's do it. Alright, so we've made it to camp. We are staying at the Lake King William campground and there's no one here. It's even better. So we've got a wicked spot just here. Mum and Dad, me and Josh. And literally the water's right here. It's beautiful. It actually looks really brown just because of how shallow it is and the mud, like the dirt ground, but you look at it, it's actually super clear. Like it's real crystal clear. You can see the bottom. But yeah, it's a beautiful spot and we might stay here for a night or two. We'll just see how the weather goes. We've got a thunderstorm brewing out over here. Heard some thunder, saw some lightning before, so we'll just see what happens.
Well, good morning everybody. We are here at our campground where we camped last night. You can see there's some pretty big puddles of water everywhere around us. And it bucketed last night.
It was pouring on multiple accounts.
I wouldn't be surprised if we got 20 or 30 mils, especially by the amount of water that's lying around this morning, and it is still blowing through. It's due to blow through predominantly today, but potentially even tomorrow as well. So we've got a couple of wet and windy days ahead of us. So we are going to move on because although we're camped next to a nice lake here, there are plenty of beautiful lakes through the interior of Tasmania, and we may end up at another one tonight. But the plan this morning is we're going to check out, I believe it's a cool bridge.
The Derwent Bridge.
Derwent Bridge, yep. And then we're going to go and have a look at a piece of artwork known as the Wall in the Wilderness. And we may not be able to film that because I think you're not allowed to take photographs, but we're going to go do that because that's supposed to be spectacular wood carvings that an artist has done. And then we're going to see where the day leads us.
We've just left the wall in the wilderness. That was impressive, actually, really, really impressive. Unfortunately, yeah, we couldn't take in cameras or video devices. You do have to pay to go see it. It's $20 per adult, or if you book online, I think you do get a bit of a discount. Yeah, it was really nice.
To give you an idea, there is this wall, timber wall, that has been built inside this beautiful gallery. And the wall, from my best estimates, is about 60 to 65 metres long, 3 metres high, double-sided. So it's 120, 130 metres of 3 metre high timber carved wall that tells the story of Tasmania, and the history of Tasmania, and some of the artists' impressions.
So we're just checking out a free camp. It's called Bradys Lake Woodward Canal. It's right on Bradys Lake, and it's a huge lake. Like, it looks really epic. So hopefully there's enough space for us in here. And there's no crowds.
If it's a nice campground, we'll stay. If not, we'll move on and check another spot out, because it's only 11 AM in the morning, but
Yeah.
who doesn't like an early camp day?
Yeah. Look at this. This is just so stunning.
Well, good morning everybody. We have enjoyed a beautiful night here, although a wet night, at Lake Brady. And as you can see, the lake behind us is totally glassed off this morning. Jackie's parents have brought a inflatable kayak or canoe with them, and they're having a bit of a go at the moment out there, enjoying the beautiful, peaceful morning. So put the drone up, show you how it's nice and peaceful this morning, and then we're going to move on. Going to go check out a couple of other things as we make our way sort of towards Hobart. We're going to try and find another camp spot a little bit closer to the historic town of Richmond. So we are due into Port Arthur tomorrow afternoon, so we're sort of gradually making our way to the south east corner of Tassie. But we've got another day to go, so we'll be on the road shortly. How nice is this? here we are at our first stop this morning. We've come to a lookout at Taria. Hope I've said that correctly. Put it down the bottom here. And not much here. There's a golf course and a little bit of like a, I don't know if it's like a club or like a resort or whatever. But it's part of the Taria Hydro scheme. So there's two big pipes here. We've just crossed over a valley, and in the bottom of the valley is the Nive River. So we'll be able to show you this down here. So Bradys Lake is just up over the other side. Bradys Lake's over there, and then down in the bottom of the valley here is the Nive River. And this is how they make hydroelectricity. So I've got 6 of these pipes running all the way down to the power station at the bottom. And once we head on our way out, we're actually going to pull over and have a look at a couple of vertical towers and 2 of these pipes that are closer to the road, and we'll try and park the car for comparison. But these things are massive, mate. It's a very steep hill. Here you go, mate. That gives you an indication of how big they are.
I'm not very big though.
And there's the car. Yeah, but they're tall, eh? They're big.
Yeah.
And there's 6 of them running down. 6 of them running down that hillside.
What you need to do is get Dad, because Dad's 6 foot. And then you can see a 6 foot man next to one of these.
Well, maybe we can do that up there. But yeah, it's the car is, and the van is similar height and diameter to what these pipes are. So there's a lot of water, suffice to say, that flowing through these. As we read down there before on the plaque, 6,800 litres per second each pipe is supplying to the turbines at the bottom of the mountain at the Nive River to generate hydroelectricity. So look how big they are.
Pretty big.
Oh, they're 2.4s, yeah.
Tall, eh?
2.4.
And a couple of big surge towers.
Water hammer arresters.
Yeah.
But if I'm that side of that, I know I'm higher than the pipe man, aren't
And it's still taller than you.
I? Yeah.
There you go. The amount of pressure that'd be in these things when it goes up.
Oh, it's to fluctuate the water hammer down at the turbines. It's like an air admittance valve on a sewer line. It's all the hydraulics, and you got see how you got
Rise and fall.
rise and fall in the pipeline. So that fluctuates all that. It stops the air pockets and stuff, because
Right.
you get air pockets in it. What we had at Sydney Water, we didn't have these big towers. We had what was called air valves, so that it'll let the air in and out with a like a diaphragm on the top.
Right.
So it'll stop. You need all this. But that was the system they used in those days. They didn't know. They had technology then. What they're in the stage.
Big scheme to build, isn't it?
I reckon.
Very
Massive
big.
scheme.
Yeah. It's cool to see though, and be able to get up this close to it. It's pretty good. Very good. Alright, well, we've finished our day driving and we've parked up here in a town stay. So we've come to the town of Oakland, which is probably about 100 k's or so north of Hobart. We're going to stay here tonight. It's a free/donation camp. And the town of Oakland is very, very cool. It's a Georgian style town. And so there's all these nice stone walls. There's a beautiful windmill up the back here as well. And we're going for a walk through the town just to check it out, mate.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Send a photo of that.
Good?
Yeah.
Enjoying Oakland so far?
Love Oakland. It's gorgeous. Historic town. Good find, Josh.
You're welcome, Jackie.
He's good at finding random spots on wiki camps that you don't even know exist.
Yeah, so if you wonder how we go about doing our videos, sometimes we have a few key destinations planned, like we know we want to get to Port Arthur. But along the way, mate, we honestly live day to day. We didn't know we were coming here this morning until this morning. And yeah, we just go on wiki camps and a few other resources, and I just start looking. I just spend hours looking at maps and enjoy reading all the little bits and pieces that are on them, and
The reviews, pictures.
yeah, and just see what's the best thing we can do in the time that we have, like that day, pretty much. And it normally starts with trying to find somewhere to stay, preferably free, and then seeing what's around there, you know. So, but yeah, this is a good find.
I'm happy with this.
Very nice.
Are you ready, Mum?
Are you ready?
Do we sit on it?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Wow! Whoa! That's so much fun.
Now wait, on the count of 3.
I've got to make sure I'm comfy first.
Are you ready?
Yeah, you said it doesn't hurt, Josh.
Ready, set, go.
How is that, Dad?
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah, lovely.
Woohoo! This is fun. Whoa! 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 Watch my head, because I don't know where it is. Tell me if it's gonna hit.
Nah, you're fine. Righto.
Nothing straight.
Go on. Walk to your mum in the straightest line possible.
good, actually.
I did it!
Oh, look at your eyes. They're all doing this.
That was actually so fun though.
Was it?
Yeah, I loved it.
Alright, so our last stop this episode is the little town of Richmond, which we have just arrived in. And we're hoping that the bakery is open. We're going to go in, maybe try and get something to eat. And then we're going to go down and see this famous Richmond Bridge, which is the oldest bridge, convict-built Bridgestone bridge that's in all of Australia. Let's go. Well, we've just finished at the bakery, which was not...
Oh, the bakery was next level good. The vanilla slice can confirm was excellent.
There you go. And now we're just walking down to have a look at the famous Richmond Bridge. 1823. Here it is. And that's where we're going to leave this episode, mate.
That's it, unfortunately. If you liked this episode, please like it and subscribe to keep up to date with our travels.
Yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed a few of the free camps that we've been through this episode. Got a bit of a taste for the interior of Tassie. And what's happening next episode, Jackie?
We are hitting Port Arthur.
There you go. So Tasmania adventures continue. Look forward to seeing you then. But we're just going to sit down and look at this bridge while we drink a hot chocolate. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.